Hello and welcome to a new unboxing video. Today we don't have Digimon, but I suppose a newest card game of Bandai. I don't know if Union Arena came after this. But yeah, we have Gundam today. And I must say, look at this massive, thick boy of a box. I mean, I have a box lying around here, which, yeah, I know, came out like a month or a bit more ago. And they're lying around, but I have to make a video of those, so if you want to see EX10 Sinister Order of Digimon, sure to subscribe and hit the bell. But look at the comparison here. I mean, it's only one card per pack more. And still, you can see the difference here in size. And I suppose it's because of the cardstock, right? Because cardstock feels a lot thicker on the Gundam end. So that's why the size comes into play here. Just feels massive, I must say. Maybe it doesn't look like that on camera, but in the hands feels, and I've got like quite big hands, I would say. So without further ado, let's rip up this bad boy, shall we? Let's see what we can get. I'm hoping to get some Cubilees and different cards for the red new type, cyber new type stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, I wasn't like looking too fondly of GD02, but in testing, I was surprised what we can see. I think there are like plenty of decks that get new updates and new archetypes, like the new Uni, I think it was called, or Iug, or how you call it. But yeah, even the packs look quite thick, right? I feel like thicker plastic also, but could be deceived here. So let's get into the first pack and see what we can get. So the ratios, you don't have secret rares like in Digimon here. You have the highest rarity is LRs and Alt Arts, and I think you get 8 LRs per box, 2 Alt Arts, and 1 C plus yeah, what's it called, resource, right? So a shiny holo resource. So let's see what we can get. Dauntress, G Quacks, yeah, the new series of Gundam. Shalia Bull, Marazai. Wait a second, I have to do something here on my PC. Alright, got it. And light type gun cannon, Lala Zune. Alright. Yakuren. Not the Yakuren from the starter deck of Abatos, but a Yakuren. The first rare, Zodon base. And oh wow, we got our first alt art in the first booster pack. And it's one I wanted, because I can play this bad boy in red, purple, pink, and the alt art is just gorgeous. Look at it. I really love the texturing in the Gundam TCG, because they have like outlines that look like, if you built Gunpla before, you'll know panel lines, right? So like the edges and like deepenings of the mobile suit. And here you have Gundam Guizon Rebake, I think that's how you pronounce it. And this altar is just gorgeous. Wow, what a first hit. And we have a Dauntress token, so you get, as a last card, the 13th card. In Digimon you have 12 per booster, here you have 12, and then one either resource or a token Okay. So that was a really good first pack, I must say. I'm pleasantly surprised with that one. Okay, let's get into the next pack. Let's see if it continues. I mean, still have 23 boosters with this one to go. Titus, Lodras, Delanza. Some names are really hard to pronounce, so I'll just skip through them. Yeah, that's one. Devotion something. This is a command, and you can use it as a pilot. You can see it from the stats in the bottom. It's a Vulture trait. That's from the Iron-Blooded Orphans, if I'm not mistaken how that series is called, and here's a G-Quax card. The one looks a lot stranger. Okay. That one. Okay, I don't know what looks stranger. And here we have everybody's favorite bad boy, the Char. The OG villain of Gundam, right? And here we have Camille Biden. Idan, or how you pronounce it. Zidas, our second rare here, so no LR in here. And here we have our first resource. Sadly, I don't know which one this is. I think it's the... Is it the Zeta Gundam? Could be. I'm not too sure. So... That was our second pack. I mean, it was not as action-packed as the first one, but would be weird if every pack had that, right? 01 Gundam. Earth Federation in red. Most of the, or all to this point, I think, Earth Federations were blue. So now we have a red Earth Federation, okay. Gundam Leopard. Galbaldi Beta. Ooh, Shagia Frost. I really like how this character looks. Bit like Elvis style with the pomp. Bit of deviacy. Mobius Peacemaker Team. Gundam Airmaster. Valedictorian. And our first rare from this booster. Sugai's Gelgu from G-Quax. And we have an LR, Epion. This one looks really cool. Can like transform it to, I think, a two-headed dragon style mecha. Yeah. So here you get like plenty of hits, I would say, because the LR are the highest rarity, except for Altarts and like SP style, which are here L++. Yeah, here you can see this is an there's an LR, right? And here you have an LR+. So if it's a plus, it's an alt-art. Okay. And even the normal LRs, which are compared to Digimon like SRs, are textured, which a lot of detail in those, and I love it. So here you have like the cardstock. I think it's a lot thicker than Digimon, it feels so. And the back is also, well, don't know if you could call it textured, but you have like different, well, glossiness, different areas. So I really like that one. And here we have the resource, and this is the G-Quax Gundam. Some call it a duck, because G-Quax sounds like quack, right? The sound a duck makes. So, let's see. Or is this the fourth pack? Yeah, I think so. Okay. The Gundam Airmaster Fighter Mode. I think we pulled an Airmaster before, and here's Olba for us, so maybe the... Is it brother? I think it's brother or sister. I don't know. I don't want to assume genders here. Of Shagia Frost, maybe. At least somewhere in the bloodline, or at least the same nickname. last name, not nickname. So here we have a card which also counts as Char Aznable. So the favorite villain from OG Gundam. Which is Char Aznable. And here we have a card which also counts as Char Aznable, so it should be Char Aznable, right? Gundam H. Titus, H1, we must say. And Dominion, uncommon. Here we have the first rare of this pack. The Gundam Area Rebuild, and I really like the speed lines and stuff. Really has like the sense of speed in this card. And whoops, we have Split Azuno, which reminds me of Digimon somehow. Like the art style, well, I would say Digivice in his hand. I think it's called H-Device here. I think you can search one, right? Yeah. You can take an H-Device card to the hand after searching the top 3. And we have a resource of... To be honest, I don't know which mobile suit that is. If it's a Gundam, if it's something else, I don't know. You can tell me in the comments if you want. I really want to identify all the resources. I think it doesn't say on the Gundam website which resource is which mobile suit. I think until now, here we have Undying Persistence, a card that many deem viable in red decks. Because it can just ping 1 damage on main or action, so it can counteract to what your enemy is doing, your opponent. And it can be used as a pilot for 1/1. So maybe even in the clan deck it could be played, I assume. So here we have Ba Yuiri. Also, again, a command and a pilot. Recover 2 HP, which is quite strong, I would say. I don't know. I mean, it's Ayuk, and I didn't hear that much good stuff, and it's only restricted to those, so... Yeah, I don't know if it's good as a card by itself. Quattro Bajina again, or Char Aznable, right? And then it's custom, persistent, and... Man, they're getting complicated here. Fortudinus, I don't know. I don't even know what it means, but it looks epic. Like they're on a mission. Dauntless command. A new sign. So it has a burst effect, so always cool. And we have our next LR. Don't think the altered LRs count to the LR pool, so we have the second LR. So should be 6 more to go. This is a Xeon card, which I would say by the style of the ship. I think it's a ship, not a mobile suit, right? It is quite Xeon-y. I don't know in which series it appeared, but yeah. Very Xeon. Oh, I think this is a Zeta Gundam. The other one we saw before, I think that was something else. Okay, another resource. Always cool to have, but which is even cooler to have is a C+ resource, which is all shiny and I think it's like shadow foily, I would say. I hope I didn't spoil the last card. I didn't really see what it was, but it was peeking out. And here we have the Galbaldi Beta. A Barzam. Oh, Shui's Hideout. That's a really cool card, which I assume I will play. When it gets destroyed, it just pings something that is level 4 lower. For 1 damage, which is always cool. That's Barbatos. Okay. Oh, the third form. Okay. Deal 2 damage to this unit. I mean, it becomes a 3/3. I mean, for level 4. Okay. Rictius. This is gonna be a menace in the next meta. Or in this meta now. I mean, the set is out. A 3/3 blocker. Which, quite good. can mess around with a lot of resale style cards. Like the Hyakuren, also from the purple starter deck. Barbados starter deck. Tolgis, yeah. Quite some people were looking forward to that. And we have a new Une card. The Gundam Ashteron. Looks quite cool. It has like support stuff. New Une is like a bit like Zaft, I would say. Like a bit combo pieces supporting each other and stuff. And here we have the fake Crazy Diamond, I would say, JoJo style. Cubily, which I'm looking forward to. So I hope I'll pull that one here with the pilot belonging to that mobile suit. I think she was called Hanma. Hanma, something like that. Maybe we'll pull like some cards matching to her or herself. So I will know. Her name was Schwalbe. Let's say German name. There are like plenty of cards with German names in Gundam, or plenty of mobile suits. German names. I think there was like Schwarzette or something also. This card could be a menace too, the Heavy Arms. It can link with any Operation Meteor card. And it has like the DOP effect. Look at the top card, put it to top or bottom, so you can like choose which card you'll draw next. Or look up next. The Psycho Gundam. Or the Titans, which looked pretty cool too. The Gundam MK2 Titans. And we have a next Ella. Is this a plus? No, I thought it was an alt art. Okay. Gundam Chimaris. To be honest, I didn't really see this card until now. Or didn't have it in mind. It's a Gajillar horn, or what you call those here, the trait. Which I don't know if they are too good. Some cards could be. Yeah, it has like the requirement of 4 Gajillar cards and trash, draw 2, then discard 2, right? So it has a bit of like a different effect from... Is it Overflowing Affection? I think so. So here we have an EX resource. I think that's like the worst resource card you can pull, because it's just a normal EX resource. Everyone has them lying around, I would say. Till now, I think the only ones needing more than one could be the white-green, right? The white-green ramp deck. Nemo, Gun Cannon G-Quax, Diva, Genis Custom, Persistent, and I'll try it again. Fortudinous, yeah, I think so. Gundam Leopard, Gundam Ashteron, Buster Gundam, the Gundam H1 Sparrow, so the first rare, and we have... Oh, the second alt art. Was quite fast. The Gundam Airmaster. Ooh, look at that foiling. There's a bit of a, I would say, a spiral to it. Looks really cool. So it's a purple card, I would say. Sometimes hard to recognize with the foiling, but I think it's purple, yeah. It's a blocker for free. And also for free in stats. Okay, Vulture trade. Yeah, looks kinda neat. Not a card I needed, but I'll take it. So we have 2 purple alt arts here. Oh, wow. That's a bit of plastic. That away. And here we have... I think... Okay. I'll take it back that the EX resource is the most... or the least best extra card you can get in the booster. Because I would say a normal EX base... Everyone has it from the starter deck. Or somewhere else from. And you don't need more than one normal base. Well, not normal base, EX base, right? Just need that start of the game, and I don't think you can get it back till now. And even if you could get it back, well, the one is gone and in your, well, out of the game, not in the trash, out of the game. So Delta Plus, a new Delta Plus. It's a different mode, Wave Rider. So is it riding the waves of the space? Okay. Wow, this guy is appearing a lot. I think that's a bit simultaneous to the anime series, I would say. Oh, Awakened Power, yeah. I need that card. Can just get a level 5 or lower from your trash and deploy it for, well, 2 extra cost, right? But for the end game, this is quite good. I think most people know I play the game at the end of the game. We're lacking a bit of cards. It's hard to get like combos off. Sometimes a brick on pilots at the end. But here you can get something back from trash, like Kshatriya. Okay, Decisive Last Resort, our second rare. And we have our C plus alt art resource. Wow, look at it. Not shadow foiling, something else. It looks really cool. Bit like a disco ball. I think they always look really nice. And it's the Epion. I was thinking about if it was the Epion as we saw before. But I didn't know the face looked so, well, I would say Gundam-y. And it is a Gundam Epion, so... Wow, even like this, the green... Don't know if it's also like a camera on the... Because these are like the head cameras. Maybe that's also a camera. Or some core stuff. But it pops out and it's really cool. Wow. Okay. So we already got all our alt arts. So no C++ in this box. But I think that's okay. Because at least I got my rebake. And I was always saying about, oh, I need that card in alt art. It looks so nice. So, well, I would say a bit, not graffiti, but calligraphy, right? I think you always say, also say that in English, right? Calligraphy. Like how Japanese do handwriting as an art form. That's how it looks. With ink, and here we have Haman Karn, the card I mentioned before. I need her a few times. Or 3 or 4 times, I would say. And the next LR, the Zeta Gundam. Wow, I really like the artwork in this set. Or the artworks in this set. Like so action-packed, right? I think there are even more good arts than in the last set, I would say. Last set was good too. There were a few bangers from how it looked. But this set is popping off. Don't know if they got like few other designers or something. Or artists drawing cards. But the artworks in this set are banger. Oh, the Police Saku. I didn't even know it got a card. I've got that as a Gunpla in my pipeline. This unit can't choose an enemy player's attack target. Okay, I saw that card, but I mean, it's level 1, 2, 3, so that's quite good for a 1-cost card, but it can't attack players, so it can only attack units, so it's only there for trading. Which is mostly a bit wasteful in... oh wow, I think I'm so dumb. I saw it on this card and I thought it was only on the alt arts that it said which card it was. Oh, which mobile suit. But now I see it says on the normals too, so this is the red Gundam from the G-Quack series. Which is really cool. I mean... the name, had a lot of creativity on that one. Just calling it Red Gundam. But yeah, it's a Red Gundam. Just let it be. Right? They put like all their creativity into the G-Quacks with a million U's in the name. Okay, Diver or Diva. Ooh, Desil Galette. I thought it was. No, I mean the alt art for Haman has like a bit of this style somehow. Okay, Kikiroga M G-Quacks. Okay. That also looks a bit like a ship. With like an alien looking thing in the front. Something like that. The Taurus. The Gundam Pharact. Its name is Ryusei Go. Okay. I think Ryusei Go is a card in the set too. And the Laughter Frankland. The Sisterly Care. Okay, she's taking care alright. Teiwat's link units in play, okay. Choose one enemy unit with 2 or less AP and destroy it. It sounds good, but mostly if you have like these conditions where you have something have to be linked and stuff, it's quite bricky, I would say. Uncommon. Oh, the 4 Murasame for the Titans. Which card was it called? The Psycho Gundam. That's her Gundam, and the big Psycho Gundam, I think it's an LR2, is quite good. So having this card would be really nice. And here we have the Gundam Birzago, which I don't think is like the best card in the world, but I really like the style of this mobile suit, right? If you're confused, not really into Gundam as such, the mech suits, like the, well, unmanned robots in themselves and then getting manned and fighting, are called mobile suits. I don't know if there's like a differentiality between mobile suits and something else. Some are called Gundams. I don't really know why. I'm not too big into the story, but that's why I always say mobile suits and not just Gundam, because some aren't Gundams, I think. And here we have the Gundam H1. Does it say normal? Normal, okay. As a regular resource. They get plenty of those, so if you don't want to play the normal resource cards, it's quite easy to get a full set of 10 of the normal ones with Gundams or mobile suits in the front. I just said it after mentioning that I don't just say Gundam to everyone. But yeah, beneath the mask, its name again. Raider Gundam. The Schwalbe. Gundam MK2. Guadan. And we have the Barbatos. Is it first form? Yep, it's first form. As a resource. So if you're a fan of the Iron-Blooded Orphans, I think people are gonna get these resources. Especially as a C+, so the holofoiling ones here. Okay, oops, I just lost the top there. Okay. Where'd it go? There. Okay. Throw it to the bin. The White Wool. Alexandria Base. Dortress. G-Quacks. Just G-Quacks, is it? G-Quacks, yeah, looks like it. But without the horny things, I would say. Like the horns on top. Okay, Rick Diaz in red. Is it from G-Quacks too? No. I just thought it was from G-Quacks because of the Red Gundam, the naming convention. Awakened Power, 2 times. Yeah, I think in my deck list I want to play put her in 2 times. And Decisive Last Resort. I really like the art of this card with like the moon on top and the I think it's like the back flaps of the gun maybe to like stabilize it because it's so big. They really shine. They have like this vibe of like big light shining at you. It's really cool. And here we have the Zeta Gundam. I think I identified that one right as we saw it the first time. So I don't know how many we have left. The box is pretty tight, but both sides are the same, so we are at 10. 10 left. Okay. So let's see. We have 5 LRs, so we are 3 LRs away from having all unpacked. Okay, the Daughtress, Laudas, Hammerhead, like a shark. That's cool. The base. Give one of your shields to the hand, and if it's your turn, a friendly Tivas? Yeah, Tivas Link unit in play. Well, if it's your turn and a friendly... Oh, is in play, so you have to have a linked up Tivas. Choose one enemy unit with 2 AP or less and destroy it. Big destroyer, okay. Zako 3 sleeves looks really awesome. Also has like this red line of the head cameras, like the movement. I really like art styles when it has like this red eyes and then have this beam shining from it. It's an anime trope, I would say, but it's really cool. So this pack, the first R is Momentary Respite. I think you can get those in the tournament packs too, like from the locals, but in an alt art. So burst draw 1 is always good. Insane. It doesn't sound too big to draw 1, but in Gundam every card counts. Because you run out of cards so quickly in the most stacks. And here you can choose one purple pilot from your trash and add it back to the hand. For the cost free, a bit costly, but I think it could see play. And we have a second R rare card, the Gundam H1 Sparrow. Ooh, who's this? That's the Gundam Chimaris, right? Looks a bit like a crab, I would say, and maybe is Chimaris something to do with crabs? I know Calamaris, I think, but they have to do with squids. Oh, it could be a squid. Could be designed after a squid. Because the Viazago here, I think, is designed after a scorpion, I think it was. Because it has like claws, claw-ish things on the hand, and I think it has like a long tail that can or spike at people, like stab them or something. Okay, Gundam Leopard, Gullbody Beta. Wow, this art style is like really, well, not cartoonish, but I don't know how to describe it, but very anime, I would say, which is not always the case for Gundam. I would say Gundam is a bit more on like the adult style side for anime, especially like, well, not especially G-Quacks, but yeah. G-Quacks has more like a bit more of a, I wouldn't say the characters themselves have this, this adulty or realistic feel, but I feel like it's not too anime-ish. I hope you get what I mean, because I'm just talking circles here. And here we have the Rusai Go. I think that one card mentioned it's called Rusai Go. Yeah, it's a pretty okay card. You deal 1 damage to one of your cards, and purple wants to do that a lot. To have those themselves damaged, and then you can draw 1, discard 1, so you can cycle through your deck. And here we have a rare card, which I thought would be quite good, but I don't know now. Only good against wide boards, can just do 1 damage to every enemy unit that isn't linked. Oh yeah, that's okay. And the Psycho Gundam Low. Whoa, look at those eyes. Looks really cool, really cool. Okay. So, this is, I think, the 8th to last booster. And I feel like... Whoa, come on. Open. Sesame open. Open sesame, yeah, like that around. I think this opening is getting pretty long. Yeah, I'm talking a lot. And this artwork looks really cool. Looks very not Gundam-y, I would say. Looks a bit more like on the fantasy side. It can't attack players again, but it's 2-free like the other one. So it looks like this could be a reoccurring theme in this set. To have like level 2 1-cost units that have 2-free, not 2-2. They can't attack other players. Kader Grace Ritter. Let's say, yeah, German name again. And here we have the Psycho Gundam. Our LR. I think it's a 6th. Okay. Yeah, we had like quite a long trip from our last LR. But here we have it again. And you see here the panel lines pop. They pop really good. And this card is awesome. Don't know, maybe I could like connect those with red cards like Kshatriya. And you have Kshatriya in the back as a playmat. I didn't mention that. Maybe I'll showcase this mat in the next video a bit closer. But yeah, here's the Psycho Gundam LR. And the Daughters token again. Okay, so 7 more packs to go. 2 more LRs to go. If I get the ratios correctly. I sadly haven't opened a full box of Gundam yet, but better late than never. Okay, so Kikuroga MA mode from G-Quacks again. That's what the parentheses GQ means. And here we have the 3rd form of Barbatos again. Just want to see that again. Okay, does he have like a whip in his arm too? Looks like it a bit. Comradas come first. Okay. Oh, comradas. What am I talking about? Comrades. Privyet, comrades. Okay. Dominion. Bjaland. Oh, no. It wasn't a rare. Here we have the 2nd rare. The Gundam X. Didn't get the Gundam X LR here. And the Psycho Gundam. Know how everyone was like in fear of the Gundam X as it was like first announced, because suppression just takes away 2 of your shields at the same time, so 1 unit can do 2 attacks basically. But it turned out getting it through is harder as it looks. Would rather like destroy all enemy units and stuff than getting all the shields at once. And 1 blocker or 1 base, if there's a base you don't get the 2 shields, can just stop the entire plan. Sicily Care again. Haman Khan's Gaza Sea. So here we have the one of the mobile suits for Haman Khan. The Garrett Run Tifa Adil, a rare. The Vultures, so Iron-Blooded Orphans, I assume. And here we have the Gundam X as a resource. Okay. So, came to our final 5 packs here. So let's see what we get here. Whoop, come on. Open sesame. Here we go. 5 packs to go. Facto. Methus. Barzam looks really cool. That pose. A lot of poses have like this. How people pose their Gunplas. Yeah. I mean, that's what they're supposed to represent, right? But they have like, as JoJo has like the iconic poses, Gundams have them too. Because they move in space, right? They move a bit differently and it looks pretty cool sometimes. Argama, and ooh, Cubile! Yeah, Haman Khan. Yep, I was looking for this card, so I got this as an alt art, this as normal art. Wow, this display is a banger, I must say. The X-Base not so much as a extra card, but yeah, I will take this. We're at 7, so in these last 4 packs, there should be one LR. Yeah, we got Cubile, oh yeah. But I only got one Hammer Khan till now, from the rares, right? So, I hope you can get plenty of more. So I don't think you can get double the LRs, or a duplicate LR in one display. So, let's see. The Yakushiki and Hammer Khan's Gaza C again. Okay. I think I need multiple of those anyway. And the Gundam X as a resource again. Okay. Yep, it's 3 packs to go. And Diva. Slepnia, is it? Sleepnia, I think so. I think that's how you pronounce it. Auga, Krot, and Shani. So it's just 3. I don't know if they're all pilots. They look like kids, but I mean, it's Gundam, right? You have kids fighting in MOBA suits and Gundams or whatever. So yeah, especially Iron-Blooded Orphans. But yeah. Gundam X? Oh yeah, that was the last rare. Okay. And G-Quack's resource. Okay, cool. Last 2 packs. Do we get another LR? Let's see. I'm just assuming 8. I didn't read it beforehand. I mean, I think it's in the other games you have 8 SRs, or at least in Digimon, I think that's the ratio. It looks cool too. Moa's Determination. I think I saw that card before, but just appreciating the art right now for the Titans. Okay. Choose one friendly Titan unit. It gets 2 AP for the turn. I don't expect that card to be too good, is it? It's only 102, but I mean it's level 2, so can be used very early to get an advantage. Raiders Gundam, or Raider Gundam, not Raiders. It is a Raider. Okay. And here we have the aforementioned H device. Man, it just has so much Digimon vibe. I don't know. Okay. Oh. I just said not duplicate LRs. That's correct, by the way, because alt arts don't count into the usual pool. So here we have the normal art again of the Guizon Rebake. And I'll put them side to side here, so you can see the difference. I mean, the normal art is banger too, but the alt art, whew, they really cooked with this alt art. I must say, it's so cool. Oh yeah, I wanted that card anyway. So yeah, I'm quite happy. So our last pack shouldn't contain a LR, because I think we're at 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Maybe we can get another Haman Khan, you know? Yeah. I think that's something we should get here. Okay, let's get through it. Taurus, woo. Genoese, White Wolf, Alexandria, Geni's Custom, Dotra's Weapon, Ainge Schwalbe Gazette, in a Grace, okay. Jin Long Range Renaissance type, okay. Come with your long names. Red Gundam. And a G-Axis. Okay, Red Gundam. Resource. So yeah, I must say, I was quite happy with this opening here. And yeah, I have another box of this. So if you liked the video, looking forward to more unboxing videos and like a chill vibe here. Especially Digimon and Gundam for now, or other TCGs in the future. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell, and if you liked it, like the video. If you didn't like it, dislike it, and leave a comment what you didn't like, or what you liked if you liked it. So, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.